Hi, Lou Agave, Long Island Lou Tequila. Please follow my social media. Today we got a new brand.
Hey, what do we got here, Lou? Tell me, Authentico?
Authentico. I don't know. We haven't heard a lot about this. You can't really find any information.
NOM 1124, Lou. They make about 20 plus products out of this distillery.
Right.
None that I've tried before. We're with Anthony.
We're with Anthony.
I know, Anthony, you've never tried anything from 1124, have you?
No.
But not to be confused with 1123, which we love.
Right, yeah, that's the top quality.
Okay. But, you know, they claim a few things here, Lou. They do say it's additive free. It's not confirmed yet. But I think they're going to be going for the confirmation with Tequila Matchmaker.
Right.
They do say that they are solar powered.
Solar powered and carbon neutral.
They're trying to be a carbon neutral. They have some nice art on them.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
So
And, so we'll check this out. I mean,
so what we have here, Lou, is we have the Blanco, we have a Repo, and we have a Repo Crystallino.
Repo Crystallino. That's who we have.
So let's just talk, and I'll open.
So what we understand is the suggested opening price for this brand is
35 for the Blanco, 45 for the Reposado, 55 for the Crystallino.
Reposado Crystallino.
So price pretty regionally. And in these days we see some crazy tequila prices.
And I mean, they say it's additive free, but I guess we're gonna see that on TMM eventually. Let's hope.
I don't know the production methods. I'm gonna guess, Lou, with this kind of price point, I'm just guessing it's probably roller mill. Probably stainless steel fermentation, most likely autoclave.
Could be brick, but yeah,
we don't
probably
know.
Something like that. Yeah, and maybe distilled in what did you say? I'm gonna guess stainless steel, maybe a copper coil.
I don't think there was any copper in it, so I think when I was speaking to them, I'm not sure.
Okay.
So
this is the Blanco. What do you think, Anthony? Let's give this a shot and welcome with us tonight. Got another Long Island boy here.
Shirt.
Yeah, he has a nice shirt on.
So, not getting a lot of cooked agave.
Not bad though. I mean,
No.
I've had worse noses than this.
I'm getting tequila. It smells like tequila.
I'm getting some cooked agave.
Okay.
I'm getting not a ton like you
Yeah,
said.
I don't get a lot of pepper on the nose or heat. Getting a little light cooked agave.
Yeah, there's some there.
Yeah.
There's no doubt. Mint, of course. Mint.
Lou loves his mint. A little minerality.
Yeah, there's definitely minerals in here. Maybe light honey. Light pepper, like a white pepper maybe. Not much else though, right?
Not a lot on the nose. I went in for a sip already. First sip, just let it settle, open up a little bit. Did you try it already?
Yeah, it's good. It's very light.
Yeah.
It doesn't like that punch.
Actually, I actually don't think it's bad, Lou. It's
No, the taste is okay.
I can see why they might be claiming it's additive free. Oh, it's also organic.
Yeah, they say it's organic USDA certified. If however much stock you put in, how good an organic tequila really is and what it really is. Some people believe in it more than others, but
Well,
I mean,
it just means there's no chemicals in the process when they're growing the agave plants and the surrounding area, and they're not using pesticides.
a lot of brands
So
do that.
That's
though,
a good thing.
and they don't go for they
The
don't pay the
certification,
money for the
right.
certification. But it's nice to know. Sure, this is nice. I mean, it's herbal, maybe a little. Is that
I
what
do.
it
I
is?
get it's herbaceous, definitely.
It's herbaceous. It's got the mint. It's got some cooked agave, not a ton, but
Definitely has a mint. I don't get any anise, Lou. I know that's what you like. But definitely get the mint.
You're saying $35?
$35. I think for $35, this is a nice, easy sipper.
I might have to agree with that. Yeah, all right, $35.
That's good.
I mean, you always have the contenders, like Agave we saw today in the liquor store.
Yep.
You got the
Square bottle.
Yeah, you have the Sorte. You have stuff like that. A couple bucks more, you got the Cash Queen, but this isn't bad. This is nice.
You know what? It's not a bad sipper, and I can also, I would put this in a cocktail in a heartbeat.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. So yeah, Authentico Blanco. So maybe we'll move on to the Repo.
So Lou, the next expression we have is their Reposado. It's very light in color, Lou.
Oh, it sure is.
I don't know if they're putting
almost
this in,
clear.
Yeah, I don't know if they're putting neutral barrels. I'm just gonna make a comment. The yellow label, not my favorite look, but
You can't read the writing.
Can't read it that much, but same thing. Great neck tag.
Yeah.
USDA organic.
Yeah.
I'm going to open it up while you talk a little bit.
Yeah, hopefully it'll have some different notes. There wasn't a lot of pepper in the Blanco, as Anthony was mentioning, which I agree with, but it was good. So let's check this out. This is the Reposado. And again, then they made a Reposado Crystallino. It's not always Crystallino, but we'll give it a shot, right?
We'll get into the Crystallino in a minute. Let's first try this. Like I said, real light in color, Lou.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, really light in color.
I don't know how long the barrel aging is on this, or if they're just using neutral barrels. Again, we don't really have any tasting notes or know anything about this.
No, it's brand new brand. You really can't get any info. So if they went like, if they went 3 months to 6 months on this, it had to be a worn as hell barrel, right?
But I'm saying, Lou, with the price point, I think, you know, there's probably not a lot of barrel age in this because they're making it pretty reasonable at $45, you know?
I don't know. I don't know what to tell you.
I get a light baking spice.
Raw agave? Is there a little? Is there anything?
Anthony, what are you getting on this?
I'm not picking my nose.
Yeah, it's
my
kind of
nose is
muted.
definitely not as strong as your guys. I'm not.
That's okay.
That's
It's good to have another opinion. I got the mint again, you know, and I got maybe some honey and some maybe.
I want to be honest with you. If I was blind tasting this, it almost tastes like a Blanco to me.
Yeah.
Go in and take a taste. But I mean, I get light barrel notes on the back.
Very
end,
light.
But it doesn't have. It's not. I don't get a lot of wood.
I just got a little caramel in it, and
Light
a
caramel,
little
for sure.
flash of butterscotch maybe, but.
Daddy's got that.
I think I like the Blanco better.
So far?
As a matter of fact, we didn't give ratings. I think on the Blanco, then I would, you know.
You got to keep the price point. It's a real value-driven brand.
Right.
So I mean,
I mean, for me, quality-wise, I would have went with like a 79 on a Blanco, but because of the value, I guess I give it an 80. You know.
I would probably go right below that 84 mark.
Really?
I think it's an easy sipping Blanco for the price point. Anthony, what do you think?
I never read anything before, but I was looking at like 80, like
The Blanco.
low 80s, because like I said, it's for $35.
Yeah,
Mix
so-
the drinks.
Right,
sip it.
right. I go very low 80.
I see this tequila behind, you know, on the back bar or something like that.
Yeah.
I have no problem with putting it in a drink. Or no problem saying I'll sip that over any celebrity tequila. I would say
Right,
like
but
that.
what about the Repo now? If we were going to go 80 or low 80s, what do you think?
I would score a little lower on.
Me
on the
too.
Reposado.
Me too.
To me, it doesn't have a lot of character.
No, I'd be going 78, 79, maybe tops. But
It's opened up
a
a
lot
little bit.
sweeter once you
but
get it in your mouth.
It opened up
Then
a
the
little.
nose shows.
So
yeah.
you know, let's be fair. It's opened up. We have to give it a little time. So
Yeah, it's a lot sweeter in taste than it is on nose, right? I think so.
Yeah, for me, the nose doesn't really pull out much.
No, I agree. But all right, I'm going to go with an 80 also. But I think I like the Blanco a little more. That's me.
I'm going to go 84, 83.
All right, that sounds pretty good.
All right. Well,
So next up is...
so this is an interesting question. He was just asking, next up is the Crystallino. And first of all, why do Crystallino? It's a pretty popular brand in Mexico. It's starting to see its way in the Midwest, I hear also. It's what it is, they take an aged expression. It can be Reposado, it can be an Añejo. God forbid it would be an extra Añejo. They filter the color out of it and some of the flavor
some
profile.
of the taste, yeah.
But I think with the Crystallinos, they're going to be sweeter than Blancos. And people that don't want to drink the Blanco because of, say, the pepper or the heat or the citrus might find Crystallino a little bit more appealing.
Right, now it might not be this one, but many Cristallinos, they have to put additives in after they filter it and they lose a lot of flavors. They want to put additives in it to bring it back. You know who they are. Some of the really horrific ones that came out early on and stuff. This is supposed to be an additive-free brand, so maybe right now my two favorite Crystallinos, the only ones I drink,
We like
Volcan and
El
Tequila.
Tequila, without
Right.
a doubt.
So I don't know if we're going to put this one in the same category. And also, interesting note is, I'm not sure how true this is, but I was schooled by a Mexican woman on YouTube telling me that Crystallinos are popular in Mexico because the young people wanted something to call their own, and they didn't want what their parents were drinking, and they wanted to go with a tequila, but they wanted it clear, but they wanted it to have more taste. So this is a young people's fad.
The story I heard, Lou, was similar. Was that in nightclubs, we know the expression of tequilas is a Blanco. And they didn't really want it, the young people didn't really take to the Blanco as much. They wanted something a little sweeter, but they wanted to see a clear liquid in there.
Yeah, they wanted it clear, but they wanted more to it.
Right. So
and they wanted to call it their own, something new.
And we know Don Julio did this first with their 70th, anniversary bottle.
That's horrible, yeah.
Well,
but anyway.
So I love Louis doesn't pull any punches.
So wait, so this is it right here?
This is it right here. Tell me what you get on the nose.
Here you go.
Again, a little muted. Maybe it just has
nothing on it.
Yeah, maybe it just has to open up on the glass. Open up in the glass a little bit.
It's opening a little. Getting some kind of baked, maybe agave.
Well, I tell you what, I'm not getting. I'm not getting cake batter. that I would get with some of the Crystallinos. So
No.
let's just go.
Doesn't taste really fake or anything. Just tastes really muted, really light.
It is definitely a little sweeter. The mouthfeel is a little bigger than the Reposado that we had.
Crystal clear, almost crystal clear, for a Reposado Crystallino. Yeah.
We know Kevin Hart makes one.
Yeah, we did a review on
yes,
that.
We did, you know.
So maybe, what is it? Like there's something in here, maybe like a honey and maybe, is it caramel we're getting? Just doesn't, I don't know how.
Listen, I think it's a value-driven brand at $55. If you want to drink a Crystallino, this is not, to me, this does not have additives. I think for the price point, it's respectable. This is not my flavor profile, not something that I would particularly seek out.
This is kind of muted.
Yeah, we're looking for a little bit more character.
It does have a lot of sweetness in there. Yeah, I mean for me that's a 78, and that's that. But yeah, it's not bad. This brand, right?
Yeah, I'm 81, 82 on this.
On a Crystallino.
You know what?
Generous mood tonight.
I am in a generous mood. What do you think?
Probably like 78, I would say.
Yeah, definitely. That's where I'm at with the Crystallino. Maybe the Blanco, if anything, was to me the one I drink first. Repo wasn't bad, just really light. Not a bad brand. The price is right, I guess you could say. But then again, remember, you have the Suertes and the Aretes and the Cascoines, and
I'm going to go in and retaste the Blanco.
You have El Bandido Yankee, and you have some other new brands that are out there.
Definitely stick with that. The Blanco, I think, is the
Blanco, right? Yeah, that's the one.
The Blanco's the winner.
The Blanco's the winner.
Expressions.
Yeah, we all agree on that. I believe the Blanco is the winner on the 3 expressions. Bottles are cool.
So
you know what? We wish them luck, of course. That's a salute with Long Island Lou, Gregory, and Anthony.
Cheers.